Good morning everyone and welcome to this next video of the MongoDB playlist. So in today's video we are going to discuss on the CRUD operations which we can perform in MongoDB, like how to create a document, how to read a document, how to update a document and how to delete a document. So this will be a very interesting video. Please watch the video till the end. I will be discussing the CRUD operations with the real life example for your better understanding. So further any delay, let's start the video. So now let us look at the CRUD operations in the MongoDB. So generally CRUD means the create, read, update and delete. So these are the following operations which we do in our applications, in many of the applications in order to manage our data. So let us discuss first with the create, which is generally saving your data into the MongoDB collection specifically. So you are inserting your new data into the MongoDB collection. So there are two ways for creating your documents. First one is the insert one, which means we are inserting only one document at a time. And the second one is the insert many, where we can create multiple document at once so that we are avoiding multiple insert one calls. So let us look at the syntax of the insert one. First, we have the collection name uh, within the used current DB, and then we are using this insert one method and we are providing the document of our choice. So this will be depending on the business requirement. Now once we execute this insert one method, we are receiving this particular output in form of document where we have two fields. First one is the acknowledged ID and second one is the inserted ID. So this will be object ID generated by the MongoDB and this will be the primary key for this inserted document. And if I look into the insert many, instead of single document, we are passing the array of documents within the particular collection. And if I see the output of this document, we are getting multiple object IDs as per the element available in the array. So this will be referred as the document at the zeroth index. So this will be the object ID and this will be the first index of the of the array. So this will belong to the particular document available in the first index. So this will be the generated object ID. So this is the create operation and we will see the practical of the create operation in the Mongo shell. Okay. So now let us look at the read operation where we are retrieving our data from the MongoDB. There are two ways for performing this operation. The first is the find method where we are retrieving multiple document at a one go, and the second one is the find one where we are retrieving one document at a time using the query. So this is the particular syntax. First is the find method and second one is the find one where we are retrieving only one document at a time using the query, and here we can retrieve multiple documents at once and make sure this particular collection exists in the database which we have selected. And then delete means you're deleting your data, so it will completely remove this particular data from your collection. Also, we can delete one document at a time and we can delete multiple documents at a time based upon the query. So the syntax is very much similar as per the find and find one. So here we have the method delete one for deleting one document at a time, and then we have this particular query within the method, and for deleting many documents we have the delete many. So it will return how many documents are deleted as per the output, and the acknowledged field will be returned in the document itself. So we are going to see this operation in hands-on using the Mongo shell. And last we have the update method where we are updating our existing data in the MongoDB collection. So we have the update one, which means so we are updating only single document at a time, which generally matches our query. So this is the following syntax. So this is the collection name. Make sure this collection exists. And we will use this update one method for updating our data. And the first parameter will be our query itself. And the second parameter will be our updated data. So this is the following operator for updating your data, which is the $ set. And then we have the upsert option. Upsert is equal to true or false. So it's a Boolean value. This ensures that if data is not available into the collection, this document will be inserted as a new document and the object ID will be generated accordingly. So here upsert is equal to true, and we can update many documents at once. So the same way we are updating our documents. So the first parameter will be query and the second parameter will be the updated data and the third will be upsert is equal to true or not. So this is the basic syntax for performing your CRUD operation, and let us look at the Mongo shell so that we can perform the practical exercises based upon the CRUD operations. So let us jump into our Mongo shell. So we are into our Mongo shell. Now we will see the practical of the CRUD operations. First of all, we will create a new database which is course management. So name of our database will be course management. Once I hit enter, I have created a new database which is course management. Now we will create several collections for this database. First of all, we will create a student and we will insert one record of student. So implicitly it will create the student collection. Now we will have a document within this insert one method. First we will have a student ID stu001 and first name, let's say this Piyush, and last name Piyush Gupta. Gupta is the last name, and email piyush.gupta@example.com, and let's say we have a date of birth, let's say new date 1998/05/01. So this is date of birth, and then we will have an address. Address will be an embedded document. So we will have a street. Street will be Rajouri Garden, and then we have a city. City is New Delhi, and then state Delhi, and then pin code 110001, and then registered on. So we will have this ISO date, which ensures we can mention our time as well. So 2026/02/21, then time 10:30, and then we will use is active. It is set to true, and let's execute this command. Okay, so there is an error. Yeah, so I have so there was a minor mistake. So I need to replace it with comma, and then we have successfully inserted our document. Okay, so let us clear the screen again, and let me fetch this particular uh, documents. So we can fetch all the documents available in this collection. So once I hit enter, I am able to retrieve all the documents within this collection. Now let us create another collection, dd.instructors.insert1. So we will have another document within it. So it is instructor ID inst001. Then name is Rakesh. Then email rakesh.puri@example.com. Now let us provide the full name, and we will mention the expertise: Java, Spring Boot, DSA, MongoDB, then SQL, and experience around 10 years. And then we will have is active to true, and let us execute this method. So again we are able to insert this document into instructors collection. Now let us fetch all the documents available in the instructors collection. So we will use this find, and then we are able to fetch all the documents available in the instructors collection. Okay, now let us clear the screen and let us create multiple courses at once. So we will have the courses collection, and we will use insertMany. So within the insertMany we will use an array of multiple documents to insert this document into courses collection. So we will have this course ID as C001 and title of the course complete Spring Boot development masterclass. And then we will, okay, so we can replace the title Spring Boot course. Okay, and let us provide the description. This course will cover complete concepts of Spring Boot. Okay, and then we will have category. Let's say we have an array Java, Spring Boot, and then backend. So we will have three categories for this courses. For this course, duration in weeks, it will take 6 weeks. Fees will be 2500, and instructor id which we have created in instructor collection. So inst001, and then start date, new date 2026 um, 0301. So 1st March of 2026 will be the start date, and created at new date. So it will take current date, and is published set to true. So this is our first document. Now let me format it. mm, for your better readability. So yeah, so this is our first document, and then we will be creating the second document. So course ID C002, title Java development bootcamp, description bootcamp course for Java developers, and category, same category we will be providing Java, backend Spring Boot, and then we will have instructor ID. So again inst 001, duration in weeks 6, fees will be 3000, and start date, let's say new date, 2026, 4th of April, and then created at new date, and then is published to true. Okay, so these are the two documents which we'll be creating for this um, courses collection. So once I execute this command, now we are able to create two documents at once. So it is returning multiple inserted IDs. So this will be for 0th index and this will be for first index. Now if I fetch a single course, let's say we want to find courses of the course ID. So the course ID should be C002. Now if I execute this, I will be able to fetch that course which is having the course ID C002. So this is findOne method, and we have seen the insertMany. Now we can create another collection, db dot enrollment dot insert one, and then we will create one document. So enrollment ID is en001, and then we will have student ID stu001, and then we have the course ID C002, and then we will have enrolled at, let's say it has registered now. Okay, and then we will uh, check the progress. Let's say it is 5%, and then the grade is currently null. So student hasn't completed his course, so grade will be null. Now if I execute this insert one, so I have created this single document into this enrollment courses. So now again we will fetch enrollment dot find. So currently we have only one document within it. Now let's say I want to remove the enrollment of this particular student from this course. So we will execute the delete one, where the student ID is matching STU001. If I press enter, I can see there is acknowledged is equal to true and deleted count is 1. So we have deleted only one document. Now if I fetch again, so I don't have any document within it. Now let's say I want to modify a particular date. So let us create another document collection. So db.assignments.insert1. Okay, let's say this is the assignment ID. Assignment ID is assign001, and then title uh, REST API, description REST API using Spring Boot, and then the course ID C001, and then mm, due date. Let's say our due date will be 1st of March. So this will be the due date, and maximum marks is 100. So if I execute this, I am able to create one assignment within this assignment collection. So if I fetch again db.assignments.find, I have fetched all the documents within this assignment collection. Now I want to update this collection. So db.assignments.updateOne, because I have only one document available. Now let's say this is the assignment ID is ASIGN001, and I want to update some of the field. So I will use $set, and within this I will be providing the data which need to be updated. So title will be REST API using Spring Boot, and description, create REST API using Spring Boot, and course ID should belong to second course, which is C002, and everything is fine. Now I have executed this. So acknowledged is true. We have the one document which is matching, and we have modified that particular document. Now if I see that particular document, so we have modified the title, we have modified the description, and we have modified the course. Now let me show you the concept of upsert. Now we will use this particular command again. Now let us change the assign. Let us see the assignment true. Mm, Assignment ID is ASIGN002. Title will be uh, manage CRUD operation. So we need to provide a description. Manage the collection using CRUD operation in MongoDB database. Okay, and course ID should belong to 001. And yeah, at this particular moment, I will be providing the third option, which is upsert is true, and yeah, so due date will be new date 2026, 1st of May, and max marks will be 100. Now if I executed this, so I know that there is no document which is matching with the assignment ID is assign002, but it has offsetted this particular document, which means this will be created as a new document and it will be available in the assignments collection. So if I execute this command again, now I am able to create another document, and the object ID has been generated for this second document. So this is the basic CRUD operations which is performed in the MongoDB. So yeah, this is the end of the video. In the next video, we are going to see the filtering in detail, like how to filter our data
and we will be seeing the projections, and we will be applying various filter for the accurate retrieval of the data, and we will be seeing how to sort the data and how to limit your number of documents while retrieving using the query. So if you have any doubt related to this CRUD operation video, you can feel free to comment, and I will be reading all your comments, and I will be replying accordingly. And share this video among your friends and subscribe to this channel for further updates in the MongoDB's playlist. And you will be receiving more technical content based upon the Java, Spring Boot, and any other backend language. So thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next lecture.